First audit LA.
Yes, that's right. Sorry. Hi. I'm here to talk about Scientology, but basically about their permits and ADA issues. I understand that Scientology is not real happy right now with being, peaceful protesters. And so what they're doing right now is they're getting the city to give them endless permits, 24 hours a day, for L. Ron Hubbard Way. And to keep, it's basically to keep the public out. And they're having event after event where nobody shows hardly, you might get a handful of people, but it's just a very obvious attempt to keep people out. And they're using the police to close the sidewalks. Then the police are saying, well, maybe it's open to some pedestrian traffic, and nobody can tell. Nobody knows what's what, and even the city's closing the portal to where we can't really get a good idea and real understanding of what permit is what. It's multiple permits, they overlap, and it's just endless, and it's an abuse. And the city's being complicit at this point in this abuse. And if they're not aware that it's abuse, we're letting that this abuse is going on. And we're hoping that, that's why I wanted to talk to planning land use, that's a land use thing, that they are abusing the city and the residents and everyone from having occupancy of that street, of use of that street and on the sidewalk. I was allowed because the police did say that they have to let us through, and I went back and forth, and after a few times, their security came up to me and told me that, oh, I came back and forth too many times, they don't know why I'm there, and so I have to leave. I'm like, who are you to kick me off this city block where your permit does not exclude me? And so it's getting extremely abusive. I was cordial at all times. I am not going to get rattled up, so it's not like there's any concern about that. But it's just, and they're also putting planters and everything around the entire property and cement bags and stuff. And it's just to prevent people from being there. But you can see, I'm in a chair. If I wanted to get access paratransit to pick me up, I have nowhere maybe on three sides of that place to be able to get on and off. Because they're also covering their the grass, so you can't even go on the easement on one side. It's just getting so abusive to the community. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Who's next? Okay, next we have Hollywood.
Hollywood Aja.
Aja, excuse me.
Hi, this is Hollywood Aja. I'm going to speak also on Scientology. So Scientology's security staff members, they are selectively enforcing who can and cannot walk on a public sidewalk by saying they have a list of certain individuals who are not allowed or welcome to walk on a free sidewalk in L. Ron Hubbard Way, but allowing every other pedestrians in the city to walk freely. And then also, if we do walk on the sidewalk at L. Ron Hubbard, they call the cops on us, and then we have to leave under threat of arrest. Like that happened to me Saturday. I was there Saturday. I actually thought it was public sidewalk. A person was being infringed, and the officer was nice enough not to arrest me, and gave me a chance and told me that I need to leave. So how can we fix this situation to where Scientology gets away with a lot of violations, First Amendment, all that stuff that I have knowledge. But this is what I would like to speak on. I do have a video of a Scientology security officer stating that on video that because of that list that they have, we are not welcome to walk on a free sidewalk that I pay taxes on. I live in Hollywood. This is my city. These are my taxes are going for this city, and so I should be able to walk free on a public sidewalk that I pay for. And with that, I yield.
Okay, thank you. Next we have Henry.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Henry, and I promise you by the end of today's meeting, you will absolutely remember me. I am actually not from the great state of California. I come to you from the complete opposite end of America, all the way on upstate New York. My background is as an industrial engineer. I have overseen several construction site projects. I have implemented various complex software systems, and I like to say that I know a thing or two about construction. In the time that I've been here, I have witnessed the Church of Scientology recklessly waste hundreds of thousands of gallons of water. DPW, while contacted by many, and this went on for 21 hours, was not seen at site to address the reckless waste of water. California has a major drought crisis, and the fact that they can waste over 2 swimming pool amounts of water is an absolute disgrace. That should call the principal engineer's professional engineer license into consideration to be revoked and their degree to be revoked. I know I wouldn't be able to practice as an engineer today if I was able to get away with such reckless abandonment. Number 2, the allowance of major construction to occur without permits is an absolute disgrace, and it's happening in your own backyards. The predators known as the Church of Scientology have been allowed to get away with this for far too long. I personally was assaulted and accosted in order to prevent such construction from happening. And again, when I attended the Rochester Institute of Technology, my degree right now would absolutely be revoked if I were to participate in construction without a permit. I know, because I actually stopped such a company from doing this in my own backyard called Lightcycle, in addition to various other fraudulent business matters that are involved with. And the fact that it's able to be allowed to get away with here in Los Angeles is an absolute disgrace. And number 3, I come to you with an issue of refusing to show permits for alleged street closures. In every street closure, there is permits. Those permits take several seconds to show. Church of Scientology refuses to. That's a disgrace. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next we have Sullivan.
Hi. First, I would want to address. I would want to address.
Yeah, it's on the show. Perfect.
I want to address this assaulted by a Scientology worker over at Elmer Hubbard, their security. I was battered and assaulted, and the police did not do a private person's arrest. I want to know, what are you guys doing to prevent all assaults happening by security people by showing us fake permits, not even showing us the permit, and then assaulting us, and then they don't do private person's arrest and blocking the streets, and then a bunch of other calls that they make to the police about us, saying that we're harassing, following, and all that stuff. So what can be addressed over here that prevents all this stuff from happening, all these assaults and fake permits, not even showing us the permit upon request because they don't want to be videotaped of the permit and showing us all of that. And also about assaults on minors here at Scientology's Blue Building for no reason at all, just for walking down a public sidewalk here. So I want to know exactly what can be done, like prevent all this stuff from happening here with my time.
Okay, thank you. The first one to go last, so we will go to the people in the audience.
Okay, I'm going to promote Juana. I'm going to let you talk.
Hello there, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Thank you very much. I'm calling in. You guys are probably going to get really sick and tired of hearing about the Church of Scientology tonight. However, I'm going to look at it from a different angle. I'm looking at it from the budgetary and the financial angle. All of these false and egregious calls that keep happening. First off, I'm going to commend you. The LAPD has come back from supporting the Church of Scientology so many times in their security details. So they have been using a third-party detail for their security. However, they still keep making egregious calls, silly calls, and absolute. The last time I reported, we were at about $175,000. Right now, we're up to about $240,000 of egregious and false calls that have been taken out of your budget. So at this time, I would like to give back my time. I'll yield it back and just let you know that the dollars are wasted.
Thank you very much, Mona.
Can I be next? I'm the last one.
Sure.
Yeah, I also wanted, oh, wait, sorry. I also wanted to highlight the fact that the Church of Scientology also lies and says that only certain people are able to go past in and out. That's true. So that's just what I wanted to highlight. But my topic is, the city tows every car on Sunset Street, right there on Kaiser Permanente, on that street, which is a hospital, as you guys may know. So the city has posted in every parking meter that from 6:30 a.m. only two signs that are posted about 100 feet separated from each other. So the people that go and visit their loved ones at the hospital can't even see that sign because it's whether too far or covered by something else. So I would like to highlight the fact that a lot of people are not going to know that part of it. And I am demanding you guys that it's posted from 6:30 a.m. to 7, not 6:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thank you. Because every car will be towed there, and I have it documented, and I could also give this video to the people that the cars are being towed, and yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. That is it for public comment on the item. So at this moment, I'm going to I'm going to go out of order for this moment in time so that we can get to action items.